Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this session, let us see the next manual drawing example on isometric projections. The question is like this. A cube of side 25 mm is resting centrally on a rectangular slab of 100 mm into 40 mm and 30 mm thick. Draw the isometric projection of the combination. It's a simple question. We are working on two different geometry, rectangular slab and a cube. Dear learners, whenever you are coming across this type of dimensions, ensure this is the length, breadth and the thickness. In other words, the first dimension take it towards your right hand side, second dimension towards the left hand side, and the third dimension is always the height. Now to start with any convenient point, let us now construct a 100 mm line. 100 mm in the sense ISO 100 cover 10 isometric intersection points. Similarly, towards left hand side, let us construct ISO 40 mm. Further, ISO 40 from this end point, finish the base portion of the rectangle. So this is the isometric projection of the rectangle. Observation is extremely important at this point of time. One can see the front two lines are dark lines, whereas the rear two lines are thin lines. For the reason, this line will be removed in the name of rectification at later stages. Now let us give a rise of 30 mm, cover 3 intersection point. 30 mm from all the 4 corners. We have 4 new corners. Make use of pencil and scale and join 4 new corners. Now exactly at the center of this rectangular slab there is a cube. But the question is, where is the center? The dimension is ISO 100. Let me mark ISO 50 here. Similarly, this is 40 mm. I will mark 20 mm. I will be drawing a line from midpoint to the opposite midpoint. Similarly, midpoint to opposite midpoint. This step is done in order to obtain the center point of the rectangular slab. Exactly at this center, there is a cube of 25 mm. A cube is nothing but all the 3 dimensions are same. Length, breadth and height will be equal to given dimension, that is 25 mm. Understand carefully. From this point, I will be taking 12.5 on all the 4 sides. Do remember, dear learners, from here to here is ISO 10. From here to here would be ISO 10, ISO 10, ISO 10, ISO 20. But we can see one more graduation here. From here to here, this would be ISO 10 plus 5, ISO 15. So in between these two, I approximately, if you take one more line, so that would be 12.5. So same way, I will be considering 10, 12.5, similarly 10 and 12.5. This side it's a 12.5 here, this side it's 12.5 here. So now together 12.5 and 12.5 would be 25 mm. Exactly at this point where there is 12.5, I will make use of scale. If you are having roller scale, it's better. So exactly at this point, I will be drawing a thick line. I will follow the same method here. Let us draw one more line here, parallel to 30-degree available line. But the only difference is in the thickness. Similarly, at this point, draw one more thick line. Similarly, from this point as well, finish the cube. Now, the height of the cube is also 25 mm. From all the 4 points, at first, draw a vertical line. Now, make use of your compass to measure 25 mm. So, this would be ISO 10, ISO 20 and ISO 25 mm. From each point, cut 25 mm. Mark ISO 25 mm dimension. You can find a small variations, not an issue, that will be erased in the name of rectification process. Now, we are having 4 new corners. Join the 4 new endpoints. Next step is the rectification. The meaning of rectification is invisible lines has to be removed. At the first, for the rectangular base, don't you think this forms the rear end of the geometry? When the person is looking from this end, these lines are not visible. Even this line is not visible. So these 2 invisible lines are connected with one more line. Even this line is not visible. Same concept is applicable for cube as well. These 2 lines are not visible. Line connecting these 2 invisible lines is also not visible. And we are drawn the construction lines, right? Even that is not required. Extra projections also can be removed. I will take a moment and erase all these lines. The top face of the rectangular slab is visible up to this portion. The backside portion is not visible for the reason cube is in front of it. So let us increase the thickness of this line up to this point. Do not show any dimensions. So this would be the end of the solution. Only angular dimensions can be shown here. Show this angle as 30 degrees. This completes the solution. Hope you have understood and enjoyed this video. If yes, give this video a thumbs up and request you to share with your friends. Do not forget to subscribe this channel for more such educational videos without any extra talks. I will all talk to you in the comments. Have a nice time. Thank you. Bye-bye.